Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today, spring training action from the Cactus League between the Kansas City Royals and the Athletics. A chance now for a look at the Royals starting lineup. Dero, daytime road game for him. What you got?
Matty, I know I'm stating the obvious, but the middle of the order has to come through today. You got guys that are playing way above their pay grade on the periphery, and it's time for them to look and see the big boys do their job.
Daniel Mengden gets the ball for Oakland in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
All right, guys, here's how the Oakland A's are lining up defensively. And known as one of the best framing catchers in the game, Jonathan LaCroix can beat you multiple fashions. Not only can he do it from a defensive standpoint, catching and throwing to second base, but he can also move the ball on the offensive side.
Whit Merrifield next to hit. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off the afternoon for Kansas City, second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Davis is under it. 1 out.
Batting second, center fielder number 16.
Digging in now, Paulo Orlando. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First delivery to him on the way. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. Mengden has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. And there's ball 1.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
Now a fastball is lifted into the air to shallow center. And Lowry will put this away for out number 2.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Following balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Hey, Dero, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes, because if they elevate, good chance Carl Dixon's punching your ticket. I know he got a swinging miss right there, but that was a hittable location to a really good hitter. I don't know if he gets those back if he continues to miss in those spots.
This pitch is popped up. And he'll get in there safely.
Batting 4th.
Here's Lucas Duda now.
21. Lucas
Has a look, now the pitch. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. Moustakas is off at first with 2 away. And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul. So a missed opportunity there. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Royals leave 1, and the A's will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. With that, let's look at the starting lineup for the hometown A's. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, you better be careful when dealing with that 5-hole hitter. He's truly one of the great power hitters in the game. I love watching him, and he's got elite power. That's the kind of power that he can hit it over the light towers, and he can hit home runs that will show up on show track and everything else. So anytime he steps into the box, he's exciting to watch.
Danny Duffy is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Kansas City. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, thanks, Matt. And Danny Duffy, you're looking at a small stick of dynamite here. Not a real big guy, about 6 foot, 185 pounds, but good life on his fastball. Sneaky quick, 94 to 96. Good hard slider, a true slider. His changeup is getting better. You'll know if Danny Duffy's on early because he's a swing and miss left-handed strikeout type pitcher.
Simeon in an 0-2 hole here.
There's a called strike on a fastball up in the zone. We're seeing more of that from pitchers nowadays. With the launch angles, guys are looking for the ball down in the zone. If a pitcher can pitch up in the zone like that pitch right there, you can go ahead and make some hay.
And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single.
Hey, I can only take you inside the mind of the batter right here. Had a lot of swinging bunts in my day. Soon as that ball hits the dirt in front of you, you are getting it down the first baseline. When you smell a knock, I don't care what it looks like, you are getting it down the line.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And he goes the other way, but he got a lot of it deep down the line. And that is off the wall in right field. Simeon isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game.
Batting third, the shortstop, Yunel Escobar.
Coming to the plate now, Yunel Escobar. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Orlando's under it. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
Great work to do a job right there. He's not a big power bat, so he was looking to get a fly ball to the outfield and give his guy at third a chance.
Here's Chris Davis now. Career numbers against Danny Duffy. He's just 1 for 6. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Shot toward right center, but he will run this one down in right center. A tough L9, and the inning is over. 2 hits lead to a run here for Oakland. Second inning upcoming here in Florida's Baseball City. Settling in now, Jorge Soler. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Number 12, Jorge Soler.
Swing and a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. fastball got him looking, as that had two-seam action on it. One gone.
Batting six.
So here's the Royals DH, Cheslor Cuthbert, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Batting seven.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Gordon, playing here in his age 34 season. He was a first-round pick back in 2005.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level. But you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick. A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with one out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second, looks like a big inning could be brewing.
Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Cuthbert over at second. Gordon is over at first with one away. 1-1 the count. Outside, 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with two guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Ran one in there as this is hit on the ground towards second. To Escobar for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back to Arizona and spring training baseball after this. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
First baseman, Olson.
Here comes the first pitch. Bounce to first. Duda's got it. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting fifth.
Next up for the A's, Jake Smolinski. Career numbers against Danny Duffy. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. Duffy sets, coming at him with the 0-1. There for it, Escobar. Throw gets him, 2 down. Stepping into the box, Mark Hanna.
Mark Hanna.
First pitch on its way. No balls and a strike to count. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit back up the middle. Escobar has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Digging in now for Kansas City, Drew Butera. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Drew Butera.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
So far, this has been a very good outing for this guy. Listen, he doesn't have the best stuff, but what he needs to do, and he's doing it right now, throwing strikes early, trying to initiate a lot of contact. The more pitches that the hitters see off this guy, the better chance they have to go ahead and square something up. So he needs to continue to attack early and get some quick outs, attack the strike zone on the first and second pitch.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Kenna on the move. But he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Whit Merrifield will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. And that'll bring up the Brazilian-born Paulo Orlando, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. 1-0 the count. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. And this pitch is lined softly down the line and left, but foul. The 1-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and one out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
In there, and it's 0-1. Moustakas, or just Moose for short. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Smolinski going back, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. One left for Kansas City. They're down 1-0. And here's Renato Nunez as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Designated hitter, Renato Nunez.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
0-1 count. Here it comes. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Striding in for Oakland, Jonathan Lucroy.
Catcher, Jonathan Lucroy.
First offering on its way. And a fastball just a bit up.
Counts 1-0.
Now the 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Soler. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman.
Digging in to try it again, Marcus Semien. He's set, and the pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. The 1-1 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, as in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch, that slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
2 out, nobody on. Fly ball right down the line in left. Going after it is Gordon. And he makes the catch in the corner. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. More Cactus League action coming your way after. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the left-handed hitting slugger and USC product Lucas Duda settles in to start out the inning. Brett Anderson will come out now and make his first appearance of the spring.
Number 49, Brett Anderson.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike one.
Hey, newsflash, guess where the next pitch is going after that ugly swing? I guarantee you he tries to get him to reach again.
And it's fouled away. Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it 1-2. Anderson was born in the state of Pennsylvania. This is his 10th season at the major league level, so almost a decade, which is quite an accomplishment. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chesler Cuthbert. And maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. This one's down to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Royals go down 1-2-3. It remains 1-0.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Royals. Number
Jed Lowry now. Career numbers against Jason Hamill. 2 hits in 7 tries. Here's the first pitch to him. A ball and no strikes. Hamill, once a member of the Chicago Cubs organization, he was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come offseason. Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is, this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Here's the shortstop, Yunel Escobar, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And Escobar swings right through that one as he falls behind here. No balls and 2 strikes.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. From the belt, the pitch. In the dirt here. Lowry gets his lead at first, nobody out. High in the air out to center field. Orlando is there, and he has it for the first out. Digging in for his second at bat. Chris Davis hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. Matt Joyce will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Career numbers against Jason Hamill. He's totaled 4 hits in 20 at bats. He's taken him deep once. Hamill sets, coming at him with the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first 2 by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
And a check swing here. Quick appeal, but Joe McDonald says he held off. It's ball 1. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Riding in once again, Matt Olson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set. Here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. So 1-1. Line drive to left. In there, a base hit.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Number 5, Jake Walensky.
Luke Powell will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. Hit down the line at first. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A's strand a couple, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Matt Joyce will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field. Luke Powell will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center. Ready for another chance? Alex Gordon. He reached on a single in his first try.
Left fielder number 4, Alex Gordon. Your attention, please. A defensive change for the Athletics. Now playing center field, number 3, Luke Powell.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. A ball and 2 strikes to Alex Gordon. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Now another 2-2. Swing and a miss, and Gordon's down on strikes for out number 1. Digging in to try it again, Alcides Escobar. First offering on its way. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Powell's in pursuit, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the 2nd out.
The catcher, number 9, Drew Butera.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Drew Butera. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. First delivery to him on the way. There's a strike. Butera, a native of Indiana, the Hoosier State. He's a 9-year major league vet. Hit out towards second. And that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Royals leave 1. They trail this one 1-0.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Royals.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mark Canha. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Leading off for the A's, right fielder, Mark Canha.
The windup and the 0-1. And that one just missed outside. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Heading after it is Orlando. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Now the A's designated hitter, Renato Nunez, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. There for it, Escobar. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, catcher, Jonathan.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jonathan Lucroy. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Gets the call on the changeup there. 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Is strike 2 swinging.
2-2.
Here now the 2-2. Skied into straightaway right. Soler is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. And that'll bring up the Brazilian-born Paulo Orlando. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Breaking balls in there that time. 1-1. The 1-1. Is in there for strike number 2. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Popped him up. And he will make the over-the-head catch behind the plate. Wow, a nice play there for the first out. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
That's a ball.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Here's Lucas Duda now. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. No hits to this point. A ball and a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Olsen has got it, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. Top of the order due.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Royals, number
Now back to the
56.
top of the lineup. Stepping in, Marcus Semien. He was robbed of a hit in his last at-bat, so he'll try to change his fortunes here. And here's a ball hit in the air. but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1. Misses.
Nope,
Ball
that's
2.
ball. Count is 2-1.
The 2-1. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The 2-2. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. Another try at 2-2. Another one sent foul. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Line towards center field. Orlando is right there, 1 down.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
And that brings up Chad Pinder as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Hit out towards second. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Digging in once again, Yunel Escobar. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the pitch. Line to the right side. And Escobar has a base hit.
I don't know how he got to that fastball right there. That looked like the old Tommy Hawk approach back in the 60s and 70s getting it out.
Here's Matt Joyce now. Lifted into center field. Orlando's under it. And that retires the side. 1 left for Oakland, but they're on top 1-0. Back here on the show. The A's are on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But before it gets underway, let's take a look at our game summary to this point. John Jay will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Now pitching for the Athletics, number 71, Jared Marpin.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Jay behind 0-2 now. Here's the 0-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw will not be in time, so good hustle there is now the possible tying run is aboard to lead things off here. Cam Gallagher come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Runners off for second. Down the third baseline. This will get foul for strike 2. 0-2 count and the pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. Jay aboard here at first with nobody out. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Ready for another shot now. Alex Gordon, 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. The 1-0 home. That's lifted the other way out to left. Joyce is there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 2.
Striding into the box, Alcides Escobar. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And he starts him out with one high and tight, ball 1. Popped him up. Lucroy over to his right. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. One left. John Jay will stick around as he'll take over in right field. Brian Flynn.
Right field, number 25, John Jay.
First pitch of the at-bat. Up around the face.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
2-0 now. Now the 2-0. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. The 2-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. Next up for the A's, Luke Powell. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. The Royals get some action in the bullpen going now as the left-hander starts to throw. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Escobar calls for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So now it's Mark Hanna. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Smoked on the ground left side. Oh, look at Moustakas. What a play. They call it the hot corner for a reason, and this is a beauty to take us to break. We're back to Arizona and spring training baseball after this. Digging in and looking for more, Drew Butera. He singled his last time up.
Number 9.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Santiago Casilla will come on and get some work as he makes his second appearance so far this spring. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
And that one stayed too low apparently. The 2-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here now the 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. A good afternoon of spring training baseball thus far as you get a look here at our line score through the first 7. With Merrifield next to hit. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And the pitch. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. And this will get taken in at first for the second out of the inning. Digging in now for Kansas City, Paulo Orlando. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Grounder down the line at third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. KC down in order. They're down 1-0. Blaine Boyer is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 54.
And here's Renato Nunez. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. Hit on the ground to third. Moustakas has it. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame. In is the catcher Jonathan Lucroy. The head-to-head line with Blaine Boyer. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Into the corner and slicing foul. Hits are even right now at 5 aside.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting.
So the Oakland lineup turns over, and to the plate, Marcus Semien. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Orlando's under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. A's are gone in order, but they lead it 1-0. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Mike Moustakas, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Mike Moustakas.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Now the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. The 0-2 delivery. Missed with a breaking ball. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. The 2-2 is back up the middle and into center field. And no chance there for Escobar. It's a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'll be interesting to see how the manager plays this.
Now pitching for the Athletics, number 52.
From the stretch.
Ryan.
Swinging a soft liner. And that's in there. Base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
It's so important, Mark, to start to make quality pitches. And if you don't, this is what can happen. 2 batters, 2 base hits, first and third, nobody out.
Yeah, and you just got to prepare yourself as an offensive player. You're just trying to get the runner in from third. You can't worry about creating a monster inning. Do your job.
Now a bunt attempt here. A play at the plate.
Now batting. Designated hitter.
Ball 4. Take it. He's out. Out. 3.
Pitching and defense game 2-1 the final score this afternoon.